All right, here we go. I didn't do my audio right last time, so maybe that means I'm going to be quicker, quicker this time. So let's see what I can do here. Okay, and all right. So, whoops, I did 13 minutes. I bet I can do it much faster than 13 minutes. So here's the deal: NFTs. Why am I on them? Why do I talk about them? Why don't I shut up about it? It's not simple. It's incredibly complex, but it is incredibly relevant. Just like every other major thing in the history of our lives, this is one of those things. And let's validate it first. Bought a VFriend in May. It was seven. It was 7 Ethereum, and I have an unsolicited offer right now for 35 Ethereum. That's wrapped Ethereum. $112,432.60. This is on the blockchain. This is verifiable on OpenSea. You can go find my account, and then you can see that somebody is offering me 35 Ethereum for something I paid 7 Ethereum for back in May. So why do I care about NFTs so darn much? Why? What is so important about them? Am I buying cartoons? Is that what I'm doing? The essence to these little wonderful things right here. Contract address. The smart contract is why I know this is everything about our tomorrow. So before we get into it and we start talking about value metric, we start talking about all the different reasons why NFTs have value, which is one of the most incredible things about why NFTs have value. They have value because of social relevance. They have value because they have within them coupons, discounts, admissions to events, anything you can think of. You could give stock options in an NFT. You could give ownership to a company in NFT. You could give anything you wanted because of the smart contract in the NFT. So read contract. This tells you what absolutely I bought in the terms of the contract. So that's why it's relevant. That's why this is so important. Listen, some people said that the internet was a fad. Okay. Some people said that they weren't going to own a cell phone, right? And Gary also said it best. This is the printing press of our time. Everything we're going to do is going to be an NFT in 5 years. Everything that matters socially and everything that actually matters as, I would say, a group, anything that matters as it pertains to assets, NFTs are going to be inundated everywhere because of their utility, because of what they can do. Let me tell you the most important part about this video. At the end of it, I don't have a single thing I want you to buy from me. I don't have a single thing I want you to invest from me. I'm determining myself if I'm just going to forevermore invest in NFTs or if I'm going to actually, create my own NFT. I don't know. But I do know that in this infancy and the closure of, okay, what did we do? What has happened? What is this? What is going on right now in our digital world? Okay. And let's just verify and let's validate the digital world before we can. Yes, you don't understand it. Yes, it takes hours and hours and hours, and I still might have 50% where I actually understand what I'm talking about. Okay, but the internet was born and it changed our universe in the late 90s. Okay, after that, social media came along and it changed our universe forever. And now crypto and NFTs are closing the loop on the digital world. Why? Because they are the money and the assets. So we now have digital money, crypto, and we now have assets, the NFT. Okay. These are not just pieces. Well, actually, these are just pieces of art. I've collected them for different reasons. I have them for different reasons. I like them for different reasons. All of that stuff. But that's not the relevant part to this. The relevant part really is the VFriend and the VFriend metric, because although early in the game, he brought utility into our world, whereas others like this is art. Curio cards, it's art. It's a first art. It's the first Ethereum blockchain art NFT project kind of a thing ever. So I bought it because it was a first. Okay. But one of these guys actually done, but given us utility. They show us utility. And the utility can be anything we possibly want. So you want to understand why an NFT matters to our everyday lives? So let's just say you don't want to do an NFT project. Let's just say you don't even want to invest in any NFT. Let's just say you want to wipe your hands of it because you know what? You thought Bitcoin was stupid. Now I'm being sarcastic. And you didn't invest in it. And then there's at least somebody you know who made millions on it, but you were too smart for it? No. Or were you one of the ones that said you'd never have a cell phone? Or were you one of the ones that said the internet was a fad? Right? I mean, when the first car came out, people with horses and carriages mocked the car. Right? People didn't own a radio right out of the gate when it came into the homes. TVs, all of those things. This is bigger than all of that because we don't even know yet what we're working with when it comes to an NFT. But let's break it down. Let's make it simplified. Number one, you want to see if it's relevant or not. There are crypto ATMs, at malls. Taylorsville Mall, I know for sure they have crypto ATMs. Okay. Not next year because I think everybody has to buy their NFL tickets right around now to take advantage. So I would be surprised if any NFL team launches any of their season tickets as NFTs for the 22 season, but it will in 23, maybe half, maybe all of them. Every NFL season ticket will be an NFT. Every season ticket of any sporting event eventually will be an NFT. Every concert ticket, everything you go to will be an NFT. Why do I care? Because behind it is this contract, and behind this contract, it can be anything, right? Anything. And why do we care? Because people, you want to show off that you went to the concert. You want to show off that you like Luke Bryan. You want to show off that you went to the Super Bowl or the national title game. And you don't have to flex it. I don't have to show you that I did. I don't have to tell the world. And maybe I take a couple of cool pictures and show you that I was there. Agreed. But how about over time? Eventually, you're going to have an NFT tab on your social media, likely your Facebook or Instagram or both, since they're the same owner. And you're going to have an NFT tab. And people are going to want to know more about you, so they're going to click on that NFT tab. So let's dive into it. What more gives value? Let's just say I wanted the Hellcat. And my Hellcat comes with an NFT. And so now in the Indiana winter, I don't want to drive my Hellcat. But if you go check out my NFT tab, you know that I have one. So now I don't even have to flex it on the road and you know that I got one. How about that Rolex? It doesn't go with my outfit. Well, now you know I own it. How about that 3.5 carat diamond ring you're not going to take to the demolition derby at the county fair? People know you got it. It's on your NFT tab. You're flexing, social flex. We love it. But it's more than that. It's more than just that. What happens if I want to throw a party every year and it's coveted? People want to come to this thing. It sells out every year. And then I sell an NFT with a few utilities to it. One of those is you have free admission to my big party. Every year you get to come for free. Or what happens if I run a media outfit? What happens if I've got, a whole crew of people who run my social media? Hey, we're going to sit down with you. We're going to take headshots for you once a year for 5 years. And we're going to do 3 pieces on you, edited pieces of social media content that you can put out there. Maybe you've got a podcast. So now you get to be on my podcast once a year. Like all of these things can be written into the smart contract. That's why the smart contract is so important. What about eventually on the blockchain when you can do a title search via the blockchain? You won't need title anymore. You don't need me. What happens when you don't need escrow anymore? Because escrow doesn't have to be done. It's done through the blockchain. It's a ledger. You don't need to verify that I've got the funds. Smart contract, execute, if then, lender sends money, deal fund. Your deed is recorded instantly. The mortgage recorded instantly because they're on the blockchain. Verifiable. You could sell that house in 5 minutes and you couldn't pull one over on somebody that you already had a mortgage on it or that you didn't own it. It eliminates fraud. It eliminates scam in so many ways. And my goodness, what did we just do to public offices and reduce the taxpayers' dollars? There's no more auditor. There's no more treasurer. There's no more recorder. The only thing we do in title is solve advanced problems on 1 out of 10 deals until eventually we become obsolete. So then the realtor has to become somebody of deft understanding of contracts, because no longer is it really just about you become the legal piece, or at least have that on your team, which I think a lot do now, right? You've got your paper pushers and you've got your sales. So it'd be a similar concept, but it's truly fascinating what the smart contract does, what it represents, what it's going to be. And the NFTs are the beginning. They're why are NFTs the important part of it right now? Because they're the visual grasp. People don't like this digital thing. I own this thing, but I don't own this thing. Right? Right? I own this, but it doesn't exist. The blockchain exists. Well, I can't see the blockchain. I can't see the Ethereum blockchain. Right, I understand that. But you know what? When you punched in credit card information in the year 2001, you were terrified to hit enter also. And now I get angry if it doesn't process my credit card as fast as I entered it like a month ago. I don't want to even mess with it, right? Same concept here. So do you want to be skeptical? Do you want to be cynical? And do you want to be wrong? And again, what is my agenda to tell and to share, other than I realize how significant this is, but I have nothing to sell. I'm honestly, the only thing I'm selling to the people in my industry, really, honestly, is information and value. I'm giving back value. If you have some sort of crypto or digital concern, question, whatever, I would love for you to call me. That's it. That's all I really care about, because it's too big of a deal. It's not, this is more of a public service than it is even a service to my industry, because it is going to be so prevalent. So why is there an urgency? Why do I even care? Because there's so much opportunity right now. Because I'm sitting on a winning hand. And why would I not want to share that winning hand with everyone else? This is not a matter of I need to hoard it and hold it and keep it. And this isn't Yellowstone, right? I'm not trying to control everything around me. Like, I want to share it. That's what this is. That's why it's such a beautiful thing. That's why it's fascinating, right? What happens if I send a digital bouquet of flowers that is now an NFT? It's art, and it's actually the physical one too. So physical flowers show up, plus you have an NFT flower. Like, and then instead of just saying that you had this, this, or this on your NFT tab, oh, well, your husband, your fiance, your boyfriend, he must love you. My gosh, he sent you flowers every month. Wow, he's a keeper, right? So stay tuned. We're going to talk about the Evo of the web. We're going to talk about the Evo of NFTs. We're going to talk about how that affects the real estate industry. And honestly, we're just going to dig deeper and deeper into it so that you can be in front row seats watching all of this happen. It's fascinating. It's incredible. It's mind-blowing. It's exciting. I think that was 86 minutes of ramble, but it's hard to like pack it into 2 minutes.